Aristotle once said, "I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self." Have you ever felt like you're drifting through life? Like your focus is shattered, your confidence is at an all-time low, or your relationships feel empty? You might think it's just stress, or that you're getting older. But what if the device in your pocket has been subtly rewiring your brain's reward system for years? Today, we are diving deep into a book that changed the conversation on digital health, Your Brain on Porn by Gary Wilson. This isn't a moral lecture, it's a biological roadmap. We're going to explore how high-speed internet acts as a supernormal stimulus, how it creates a wanting run amok in your neural pathways, and most importantly, how you can take the wheel back. To understand this book, we have to look at the agnotology, the cultural production of ignorance. Just like big tobacco spent decades sowing doubt about lung cancer, the modern digital industry often dismisses the effects of high-speed porn. The research context. When Gary Wilson first started, he relied on anecdotes. Today, the science has caught up. There are now over 37 neurological studies and 50 studies linking porn use to lower relationship satisfaction. Even the World Health Organization has now officially recognized compulsive sexual behavior disorder in the ICD, the shift. The world changed in 2006. That's when tube sites emerged, offering an infinite buffet of streaming novelty. We moved from static magazines to a fire hose of dopamine. This book explains that addiction is essentially pathological learning. Your brain isn't broken. It's just been trained exceptionally well to respond to the wrong things. 1. The supernormal stimulus. In nature, animals can be tricked. Male beetles will try to mate with beer bottles because they are shinier and browner than real female beetles. Humans are no different. Internet porn is a supernormal stimulus, an exaggerated version of reality that triggers a bigger dopamine blast than any real-life partner ever could. 2. Dopamine versus opioids, the wanting versus liking gap. This is a crucial educational point. Dopamine is about searching and craving. It's the promise of pleasure. Opioids are about satisfaction and liking. In addiction, wanting increases while liking decreases. You find yourself clicking for hours, not because you're enjoying it, but because your brain is stuck in a seeking loop. 3. The molecular switch, delta FOSB, and Krebs. Think of delta FOSB as the cement that hardens your addictive pathways every time you binge. On the flip side, your brain tries to protect itself by producing Krebs, the brakes. Krebs numbs your pleasure response, leading to tolerance. Suddenly, vanilla sex or everyday joys like a sunset don't move the needle anymore because your receptors are covered to handle the overstimulation. Wilson highlights that many users don't realize they have a problem until they hit a wall. PIED, porn-induced erectile dysfunction. This is a brain problem, not a below-the-belt problem. If you can perform for a screen but not for a partner, your brain has been conditioned to pixels. Social anxiety and the space cadet look. Users often report a blank stare or brain fog. Studies link porn use to shrunken gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for willpower and social intelligence. Example from the book. Consider the computer programmer demographic. They were the first to get high-speed internet and the first to report these symptoms. They felt like zombies or space cadets until they realized their brains had simply adapted to a high dopamine environment. For the 2040 audience, this hits home. If you started using in your teens, your brain was at its peak of neuroplasticity. The pruning process, between ages 12 and 24, the brain prunes unused connections. If your primary sexual training was via a screen, your brain might prune the pathways needed for real-life intimacy. The cadaverine lesson. In one study, rats were conditioned to be attracted to the smell of decaying flesh because it was paired with sexual reward. The lesson, your kinks or morphing tastes, are often just neural associations, not your true identity. How do we fix this? Wilson calls it rebooting, giving the brain a rest from all artificial sexual stimulation to restore factory settings. Real-world applications and examples. The table leg analogy. When you remove a pleasure source, your brain becomes unstable like a three-legged table. It will make you hurt like hell, option 1, to get you to go back. If you stay the course, it finds option 2, rebalancing. Environmental hacks, the standing desk. One user turned his desk into a standing desk to make mindless browsing uncomfortable. The heirloom porn disc. A man duct taped his collection and put it in the attic to signal his ironclad intention to change. The flatline. This is the initiation period where your libido disappears entirely. Many panic and go back to porn to test if they still work. The insight. The flatline is actually a sign of healing. Your brain is in sleep mode to recover. Actionable advice. How to use these ideas. Today, Wilson and the pioneers on forums like NoFap suggest several practical steps. Manage the cues. Your brain is triggered by your phone, in bed, or being home alone. Use porn blockers as speed bumps to give your prefrontal cortex time to wake up. The face and replace strategy. When an urge hits, don't just fight it. Replace the routine. When X happens trigger, I will do Y, exercise, meditation, to get Z, natural dopamine. Beneficial stressors. Cold showers and intense exercise help reset the brain's sensitivity to pleasure. The most important lesson from Wilson's work is that nothing is permanent. Your brain is plastic. The same mechanism that allowed you to get hooked is the same one that will allow you to heal. As Wilson says, quitting porn isn't just about stopping a habit, it's a historical reenactment. You are choosing to live like every human who came before the year 2006, with your reward system tuned to the real world, real people, and real achievements. You aren't a pervert or a failure. You are a biological entity navigating a digital minefield. Understanding how the machine works is your first step to taking back the controls. Remember, we are what we repeatedly do. Choose what you do wisely. If this deep dive helped you understand your own brain better, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.